Viewed as immoral outcasts who live in a seedy underworld, sex workers are shunned and avoided by many in Sierra Leone.
Aisha, I'm not fine. You would tell me to me, Sabi.
Welcome to the world of Lady P. She has been chosen by the sex workers to be their mama, their matriarch.
Here is my resident. All of them, they are tenants. Some of them, they are my sisters. Some of them, they are my colleagues. And some of them, they are my... Come and see.
My name is Tyson Conte. I'm a filmmaker and this is my hometown. This night, I am going to see sex workers go out for their business. We'll follow them to the streets. There are more than 1,000 sex workers in McKinney, hustling to survive. COVID-19 has made their lives even harder. Now, every client counts even more than usual. How much we can get to Ghana things?
We get 150, 100,000, 80,000, 70,000, but now this stick you always see local. But I say we get 30,000 as sticks now.
Then, a shocking reminder of the risks sex workers take to feed themselves and their families.
Then yesterday I didn't work to so bad in Makamaya. They go pulling parts there. Right now we're going for goats, man. Yeah, yesterday.
So this na sex worker.
Na sex worker. Yeah.
And una sabia.
Yes. No. They come to foot they pull all the parts.
As the money dries up, the risk increases. Most see no choice but to carry on. Many have children to provide for and no partner or husband around to help. Isata is a 21-year-old single mother who turned to sex work aged 14. When she became pregnant with her daughter Ramatu, her boyfriend left her.
All that sacrifice I do for me, no my cancer, for my can please me picking. Like me, so I don't receive so many pains than I treat. So I hope if me picking can be like they will fed for the one day sees advantage pa.
To me, this problem, like so much in my country, has its roots in our 11 years civil war in the 90s and early 2000s. To know the story of so many Sierra Leone sex workers, look no further than Lady P and the day the rebels arrived in her life, aged just 10.
I didn't pay me granny and see them kill them. You cut this into the land, so they cut this into this if I know so much. Let me get that the way men.
Tragedy in Lady P's life wouldn't end there. In 2014, and by now married with children, the deadly Ebola epidemic devastated her family.
By then we get 3 picking there, we one adopted 2 na me get her. The sick affect them. So me say where affects me, my can die, my man can die, then 2 picking and die. All man can die. Them bad thing there will happen to me because of it don't be my life experience before. That make us stand for let that no repeat story. So because of that, I stand firm, I fight hard, I fight to me last of me drop blood na ground for that see every sex worker know in right, get in right, no matter what.
As the weeks pass, the coronavirus death toll is not as bad as feared. By late May, according to official figures, just 46 people have died. But the risks that sex workers face haven't improved. Lady P calls me to say that Isata has been attacked.
Well, the man go meet me in a club. I didn't take my clothes, a chair, and the clothes. They put me money in at 200,000. So now they could be fetch. I the fetch her for my common I do when take the gun. Because I can't kill me now.
Not only does Isata say her attacker was a police officer, but it was not the first time he'd allegedly beaten her up and robbed her. After a few weeks, Isata decides to take the police officer to court with the backing of Lady P. But there is a problem, a big problem. Isata has gone missing. She hasn't even returned to look after her young daughter. Days pass with no sign of her. There are rumors she could be in the capital, Freetown. With no other leads, Lady P and I go there to look for her.
I understand say they didn't have to her.
Yeah, make sure say me rest not come out.
One of Lady P's contacts called someone who might know more. She hands the phone to Lady P.
Okay, the pikin are the person na small skill and yellow one. You get bobo in the teeth. Yeah. They don't go. He say we not doing it. Say just no more than count. They say boy, they say they get program. They get woman. They go na banjo. So they make them go there.
It appears Isata has been trafficked more than 1,000 kilometers to the Gambia's capital, Banjul, notorious as a sex tourism hotspot.
Now first the fossa. Now first the fossa. First the fossa. No go there.
2 months pass with no contact from Isata. I'm seriously starting to fear the worst. And then out of the blue, Isata gets in church. Desperate voice messages and photographs trickle in from a number in Mali. I tried to call Isata back many times, but her phone rarely works. Finally, over several calls, I pieced together what's happened to Isata and another Makeni sex worker who was kidnapped alongside her, called Ike.
They go meet in a club. They say they want walk. Now the other, you never go. Now the other use the one say in a future you want go. They can't hold me sister. It's the daughter. They can't hold me months. Then they don't say they reach in a Gambia village.
After a month, Isata and Ike were trafficked further to Mali, where they were abandoned in a small mining village and were regularly raped by miners.
If una not agree for rape, what did they do?
Director, we know the family don't want to have a mono cannot like so because the way they come from you, tell them they are not everything. We know the family don't want to have.
I managed to track down Ike's mom, Kadiatu. She has not heard from her daughter for months.
Mami ay kono. Maps ma kapapa bieg bets ang. Derolom pagbili. Opiara piali aneko. Kera tamalom ngal tene nango. Derolom 2 days. Beka 3 days before cheno kal diro odir no shit. Mine sabati arin 20 minutes check book. Che an konta fuli. Ande rampo.
Konkin kono ba ni berai.
Konkin asio ya. Kono tunoro mine bianga kono bendi. Reste di kar buto la ka kurba shaba ka pa ka menanga karfor.
There is one glimmer of hope though. Isata and Ike have befriended a miner called Abu, who is letting them use his phone to contact me. He has agreed to help them get back home. I contact a Malian journalist, Mamadou Tapili. He calls Abu and locates the village. It's an hour's drive from the town of Keneb. I wait nervously with Kadiatu, Ike's mom, as Tapili finally arrives at the spot where he's arranged to meet Abu.
Aou. D'accord. Isata and Ike. Ike, thank you very much.
This is a brothel, and some people are getting twitchy about the camel. After 3 months, the women are finally safe and on their way to the International Organization of Migration in Mali's capital, Bamako. The IOM is a UN body which aids trafficked people. They have agreed to help Isata and Ike return home. Hey, Isata. Camera boy.
Sieleras. Filipino. Mo kita buta ila okur masaba ura me here otofolo wachi kone batuno. Ma wene bu mo kumo fo FIFA ngem ko otofolo wachi kone batuno.
We are all here ready. Parents are outside waiting for their daughters. They can't wait. It's a joy, you know, it's a celebration for me in my mind, my heart, because I was not thinking it's gonna turn out this way. We are happy that these girls are finally coming back.
Isata and Ike spent 3 months with the IOM in Mali, who checked out their stories of kidnap and trafficking. They have the UN body to thank for returning them home.
These lives that were almost lost, we regain them. They come back to the family. Today, the mothers have their daughters, and the daughters have their mothers back.
The question is, what kind of life will await them now?